everybody, John here, and today on To The Garage I am yet again trapped away from home, desperate to carry on with the seat videos that I keep saying I'm going to do, but hey, when you get the offer of work, you've got to go at the moment. This is the way of life. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to assemble a little show for you, an XK8 show, that just picks up some of the things in my inbox that I keep thinking I'll get round to sharing that. Stuff that's been sent in by other people, essentially. And we're going to start and end this short video with a recommendation to go watch another YouTube channel. I am not possessive. So the first one is a recommendation from long-time subscriber Gary Van Remotel. Hi Gary, and he sent in a stunning recommendation to check out this guy. Now, depending on your car choices and preferences, you may already know this one. The channel's called Timms BMW Repairs and Information. Now, whilst you're very unlikely to find me with a BMW on my little fleet anytime soon, it's undeniable there's a lot of similarities and connections in the engineering of BMWs and Jaguars over the years, and very often a fight after the similar markets. And Tim's done this great video that explains Nikasil failure, why it happened, and the connection with bore wash. And I've covered those topics in bits and pieces many times and had very long discussions with individuals. And I think that Tim actually nails it in a really nice way. He references both the BMW and the Jaguar issues related to this and shares the real story behind it. And also, hopefully, once and for all, puts most of your minds at rest in terms of, is a Nikasil lined car a bad car? No, it isn't. If it's still good now, it's probably a better car. So please check it out. I will put a link in the description below direct to this particular video of Tim's. Some viewers of episode 84 of Secrets of the XK8 about how to remove the bumper and the secrets around that wanted more information on the bumper bolts. So the original bumper bolts are 9 centimeters from the underside of the head to the tip, and they are M12s. I'm using these as replacements. They're also obviously M12s, and these ones are 10.5 centimeters to the tip, but the threaded portion comes down just a little bit further than on this one. So in that regard, they're doing exactly the same job. And in line with a tip from one of our subscribers, I've now put copper slip on the shaft as well as the thread. This beauty belongs to Kevin Still, and Kevin had a problem with his in-car phone, which I know some people have tried to help him out with, but I believe he's still got the issue. So, for everybody's benefit, Kevin asked this question. I have an issue with the in-car phone. I decided to use it as an emergency backup and put a cheap pay-as-you-go SIM card in it, and it worked, partially. I can make and receive calls directly from the handset, but on incoming calls, neither the handset when off the cradle or the car sound system when on the cradle will ring. I've removed all sound off options in the phone menu. Is there a phone guru out there that can assist? Am I missing something? So guys, if there's anybody who can help, then use the comments below to help us out. Our video on alternate Jaguar XK8 strut tops caused quite a bit of interesting debate in the comments section. Lots of people not having them and really struggling to get the originals were interested in these alternates. Udo Bress was kind enough to send in his photographs of his strut tops, which are rubber items he found in his shed and doesn't really remember where he's got them from. But I think we'd all agree they're quite a neat solution. So does anybody else recognise them? Are these something that you've got knocking around? Because I think this is really quite elegant. It certainly looks OE. So thanks Udo, another one of our regular subscribers. After watching Secrets of the XK8 episode 82, Dial Dazzle, James Lucas was kind enough to send in these pictures of his car that he's done mods on, because that episode reminded him that his car was special. And it certainly does look special. So James wrote, "Hi John, I saw your post with the dash dazzle. Here's what I've done with mine. Not for the faint-hearted. All LEDs. Some bulbs were easy to change, some took a little understanding of bulb holders, sizes, codes, and also some unsoldering and remaking up with new LEDs. But I think the effect is awesome. This was taken with the dimmer up and will of course dim down. Door switches are also in red, and the centre light over the dome light to give a nice red glow when you're driving. I think we can all agree it's really good look and looks angry, as I put it, and particularly suits the XKR. And finally for today, let's wrap up with these images from Thomas Swain's. This is his XK8, and Thomas has a convertible registered in Kansas. Now obviously this is a good looking car in a nice colour and in great condition. But the first thing that will draw your eye is it is wearing a boot spoiler, which is very much not standard. So quite a brave styling choice there. But that's not really what your eye should be drawn to in the pictures of this car. So here's the rear view. Again, good look at that spoiler. But I'll just leave you for a few seconds to see if you're going to register on your own what's significantly different about Thomas's car. And it's not the spoiler. So Thomas was one of the guys who joined us on the premiere of one of our videos, and I highly recommend, if you see premiere pop up, please try and join us on that day if the time zones and everything else suit for you, because we have some really great live chat in text form alongside the video. And Thomas very much got involved on one when we were doing the reveal of the full Adamesh Stage 2 exhaust system and the sounds. And have you seen it yet? Thomas mentioned, oh, I've gone a different route on my car. I've fitted turn downs. Well, I couldn't resist that, so we started chatting some more, and Thomas was kind enough to send some images to explain turn downs. And turn downs are basically tailpipe trims that turn the exhaust down. What Thomas has done is actually removed everything that I removed for stage 1 and stage 2 in order for me to fit the Adamesh system, and then fitted just the tailpipe turn downs to the centre box on the XK8. And here it is, and obviously it works. I've never seen anything like it, certainly on any XK8, certainly not in Europe. I assume that it would be legal in the UK. There's no rule saying that the car has to have an exhaust pipe that terminates outside of the bodywork, as far as I'm aware. It's obviously a really cheap way of achieving something. And before anybody asks, no, Thomas doesn't have a sound clip or a video clip to share with us. But I think you're all going to join with me in egging him on to getting round to that and sharing, what does this sound like? So thanks ever so much to Thomas for sharing a really novel approach to exhaust modification. Well, I said we'd finish this short video off with another video recommendation. And this one came to us from another one of our fabulous subscribers, Steve Pitts. Thank you so much for sharing this with me, Steve. I know we've conversed about it, and I enjoyed it at least as much as you did. It's a fantastic film. So again, in the description below, I'm going to put a link to this movie. It's a movie by Al Clark. It's called The Racers Who Stopped the World. And as many of you know, I've done previous videos on it. One of my all-time heroes is Sir Sterling Moss, who sadly is no longer with us. And this movie is about him and also Norman Dewis, so Jaguar's very legendary test driver. But more importantly, the development of the Jaguar race cars through their era, through sort of C's and D types, the XK engine, and the braking systems that came with it. And it's just beautifully made film with a fabulous story, with at the heart of it the legend that is Sterling Moss. And it's making me feel emotional just talking about it. So please watch this. If you've got anything about you in terms of racing, Jaguars, cars, you will love this film. And if it doesn't move you and put a lump in your throat at the end, you need to go get yourself checked out. Make sure you've got a pulse, because there's something wrong. If you're enjoying our channel, then don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get notifications of new videos. And please give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, and you can share the videos. And below the video is always the area where you can comment and get involved with the chat.